So honestly, there was a lot that happened in this episode, but I'll try to recant all the things that I want to talk about. So pretty much what this episode was that pretty much Shadow Garden, like the cult, has been working in this city where princess the original prince, the town we were introduced towards the end of season one, pretty much, and now it's just a wasteland, pretty much, and the cult, is obviously doing something. Um, is obviously working behind the scenes, and one of the things they needed was the royal blood, so they got the mother of Rose to kind of cooperate, I guess. And there was a moment where I do believe that she is, working, like she is cooperating out of her own free will. I feel like she's putting on an act because I feel like there must be a reason, like just because I feel like the reason that she must die according to um 558, I guess, was not because like the whole betrayal with Rose or something, or what she's doing right now. I feel like apart from that, it's also because like she knows she's doing this out of her own free will, and that's why I feel like she gave her that such a disgusted look. Cause when Rose showed up, her mother kind of broke down, like fake broke down, and you can see that 558, I believe, kind of gave her this stink eye because she knew that this was all an act. Like she was obviously um trying to I guess attract to the to Rose's um emotions of being her own mother, and obviously Rose is gonna crumble because she's already in a weakened state. So there's that, and then we go into later on where um while 558 is fighting, she's about to be defeated, and then boom, she Shadow shows up in the last minute and pretty much heals her and the comrades that we see, and they kind of finish the job, and then towards the end, Shadow kind of um finds out that Rose is gonna get married. So out of misunderstanding, he pretty much is going to kind of confront Rose about this, and I'm guessing like he said like, why did you even kill your father for? Because I guess his old plan was for her to be known as this tyrant, so he can continue, so it can be still part of his plan, as he can continue to be this the eminence and shadow according to his plan, I guess. And then some other things I did notice around in the during the episode. So there's like two factions that were mentioned. One faction is pro perv asshat, like they want him as the ruler, I guess. I'm guessing since it was kind of announced that there was cult members working in the ruins of this kingdom. I'm guessing most of the supporters are from the cult. Um, and then the second faction is the anti-perv ass hat, which obviously they probably you know kind of figured out what's really going on, and so they're kind of pushing perv ass hat. Because the rightful ruler is Rose, and they want to wait for Rose until she comes back as the rightful ruler. One other thing I was, kind of thinking about talking was this key. So After the royal blood, the whole Rose's mother did whatever she had to do, what the queen wanted her to do. There was this ring that showed up that was known as the key. So, and it has some like, it doesn't have engraving of words on it, but it has like red details on it. And to me, and they placed it like in a ring box, so I feel like that's very important for their operations, I guess. And I don't know what it's about, but there's something going on with that ring. Like, I feel like that ring kind of either gives the wearers power or just something like that, because it seems like it's very important. We don't really know the reason why it's important, but it's kind of, indicate that it is a very important thing that the cult would kill for. So we don't know what the ring's power is, but I'm guessing it's connected to Diablos. And we get a mention of one of the knights, I guess, the ninth seat of the ninth round. Um, I forgot it was I forgot what their name was. It was like MAD or something, or something like that. Medane or something. Um, so he was kind of mentioned, and there was this whole scene of like this guy in the laboratory. So I feel like, that person is probably gonna show up probably in a few episodes, or probably next episode, because we are still, like, there's only 12 episodes in total, and I don't know, right now it's like the eighth episode, I think, or ninth. So we are getting close to the end. So I wouldn't really be surprised if we got to see this ninth seed of the next round, around episode 10 or 11, because we are so close to the end. And one more thing, not really about the episode itself, but what it means to me. So I feel like this episode, like, there was a bunch of things that obviously could have been stretched out, but I feel like because there was that episode constraint, because there were only, it seems like, because they were only allowed 12 episodes, that they kind of jam-packed this episode with so much detail, pretty much, not detail, but so much things happen in this episode. And I wouldn't really be surprised if, like, in the coming episodes, that a lot of things do happen. Because obviously we're heading towards the end of the series, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if if we got the reveal of this ninth seat probably next episode, or the episode after that. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this episode real quick. All the things that kind of intrigued me while I was watching this episode. But overall, pretty cool episode. I really liked it. The only complaint I have is that obviously there's a lot of things that were kind of thrown into this episode, and that kind of made it hard to talk about, because I don't make notes or anything, like, it's all off memory. But overall, I think it was a pretty cool first episode of this arc, obviously. And obviously very interested on how everything's gonna end for Shadow. Like, will he get what he wants or something like that? But yeah, obviously pretty cool episode. Very excited with how this whole marriage is, because we can only speculate, like, what's really happening. Obviously they're controlling Rose somehow. They're probably blackmailing her with the survival of her mother, because obviously the mother is probably a part of the cult. So but Rose doesn't know that, so I feel like the mother is kind of playing this role as the hostage. And then if I had to guess what their goal is, that um no, I feel like the mother's goal is to get Perv Asshat to marry Rose, and then by decree he would be kind of crowned king, and then um I'm guessing that Rose's mother, cause she's in on it, I feel like she would also try, like after he's crowned king, she'll probably try to sneak in and take Rose's spot as the first wife, and Rose will kind of, be like the second wife or something. Um, all this is just speculation. I'm just kind of guessing at this point, but let me know what you guys think overall. Pretty cool episode. Like I said, there was a lot in this episode, but hopefully I kind of touch bases with all the things that mattered in this episode. But I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Please leave a like. Let me know how you guys feel, and thank you guys. See you next time. Bye.